This is Scared City. This is Scared City. This is Scared City. Holy crap. My name is Scott.
Hey guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and let us know in the comments what you think about our videos. And if there's anything you want to see us talk about, then please let us know.
This is Scott with Scared City Productions. We're going to do a new segment. My daughters have been actually bothering me left and right to be on YouTube. So I've got Madison and then I've got Brooklyn here with me. And we're going to do something a little different. They really kind of enjoy superhero type things, so I decided to purchase a few collections of comic books and things of that nature to unbox. So they have not seen anything that's in here, so this will be their first time. What are you doing this for? It's up. So she's giggly. So we're going to open this up real quick. I purchased everything from Cards One, not a sponsor of our video or anything, but that's who we used. So I don't know the condition or anything of these. This is the first time that I've seen them as well. So Maddie, back up.
Okay.
Which I did purchase a few things for myself as well, sports cards and things like that. I will hand a few things off to them so they can see as well. So let's see what we have in here.
Give this a big thumbs up. I think you like
Alright. So it looks like they give us a few free comic books.
Yeah.
So I'll have to look at these to make sure they're appropriate for my kids. I know the other things that I've got. Calm down. So the other things that we've got, I know they are age appropriate for them, so they're supposed to be.
Good. They're good. Like that?
We'll see. Alright. So this is the collector's comic book thing, and I'm going to set this down to the side. Maddie will be able to help me here in a second getting the other stuff out. So I'm going to sit that right there. Alright, so this is their comic book collectors club, and it looks like it's loaded with a bunch of little goodies and stuff in it. So I'm going to let them kind of pick and choose what they want to open. So Maddie, why don't you pick something up and show them. Looks like we got a little collector's plate from Star Wars. Looks like some playing cards from the Fantastic Four.
Now, Dad?
Do you want to open it now, or what we got? Teen
Titans Go!
Teen Titans Go.
I always wanted 50 Titans Go!
So it looks like we got X-Men, Mega Man, Power Rangers.
Power Rangers?
Yeah.
I'm putting the bell to the side and looking in some others.
Yep. See that? There's little collectors.
I'm gonna just open mine just right now. Oh, guys, look at this. This is the bad thing, guys. Look at this. This is the bad thing. Look at it.
This is neat. It's a little damaged, but it's an uncut sheet of cards.
Oh Yeah. Two boys and the girl are she's screaming. These are Batman cards. Ooh, Robin at the picture.
Now this is interesting.
Stop, like, and shall bye.
We're not going nowhere. You're bouncing all over the place.
Whoa.
This is something I haven't ever seen. This is actually pretty neat.
This is actually pretty neat.
Batman and Spawn poster. That's actually, that's pretty cool. Just set it, we'll set it to the side. We'll look at all of them here in a second. We're just opening stuff up.
Can I open this up? Whoa, this is actually neat, Dad.
So this is a lot of chaos. Having two kids doing this for the first time. Yes. So in this little comic book kit that you get, it is for the beginners of how to collect comic books. So it's been a long time since I've collected any kind of comic book, so I really don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm sure that me and my kids will go through that and look at that. I'm sure that's pretty informative.
I'm going to head and open this down.
So
Just open stuff up and looking at it.
So this one, this looks more like something that would be for an adult.
Yeah.
So they probably, I won't give that to them. You know, a young teenager to an adult. Something I haven't really heard of, Savage Wolverine. I don't know if that's like the Wolverine from the X-Men or what. But this is definitely something that's up my alley. This is the Twilight Zone. So this will probably go into Daddy's collection. Now this is something up their alley. So we got Star Trek. So that's right up their alley. I'll look through it and scan through it to make sure that it's appropriate for them. I know that I had Spawn comics when I was younger, but I know they were kind of dark. So again, I'll go through it to make sure, but you know, that's more likely probably going to be for me. So we got a bunch of different kind of comics here. There's probably like, I don't know, 50 comic books in this thing. So I'm just going to go through them fairly quick. Hero Alliance. And again, you know, when you buy anything that's a collection, like an instant starter kit, if you've got young kids, you just need to go through them and look at them. Some of them will be appropriate at a later date. But ultimately, what I was trying to do, my kids, they love reading, and they love superheroes, and they love, you know, comic type stuff, and they love going to Comic Cons and stuff with us when we go. So pretty much I'm just trying to teach them a little bit of responsibility of things and how to collect them and protect them. So, and I know they're sitting here just automatically going crazy through all this stuff, and they're enjoying it. But you know, ultimately, we're going to sit down and set aside some boundaries and some rules of what you need to do with everything. So this is kind of neat. This is an NFL Super Pro featuring Spider-Man. It's something I hadn't ever seen. I'm sure that's appropriate for them. This looks like a newer comic book. Had never heard of that one. Yep, those are playing cards.
Ooh.
Brooklyn, you're right in the way. So again, let's say I have to go through these and check them out. I do remember these types of comics. We have watched that movie. So the overall, pretty much every one of these comic books that we've opened so far look to be relatively are in pretty good shape. It doesn't look like that any of these are in bad shape. A lot of these are a little more, I guess, teenage to adult type comics. I did end up getting some older, I think Wonder Woman and I think Spider-Man, but I'll have to take a look at it. But this was pretty much just a starter kit of things. So we got a Metal Gear Solid. We got a couple other ones that are definitely not going to be for the kids. You can show it. Looks like we got some kind of disc.
It's a Batman
Yep. So this is actually a CD, and it's U2 is the band, and it's Hold Me, Thrill Me, Kiss Me, and Kill Me is what the music is, and it's Batman Forever. So this one's more likely to be from me as well. The Darkness, the collector's edition. So far, there's just a handful of them that are going to be for the kids on this. Now this one will be one for them. It's another Star Trek. So there's a lot more comics in here than I thought there were going to be. So. Jeff, this is something I think you'd like. This is almost like Phantom of the Opera type thing.
Cool.
It's got that.
Isn't it Gavros?
So I've had these cards before. Plasma. I believe it's how you say it. Is that right?
I have my glasses on, but it looks right.
So
I'm not familiar with it.
I've had some cards from it. Alright, so at the end of it, they also give you a bunch of little plastics to put the comics and stuff in. So that'll come in handy for the kids to help protect, show them how to. Yeah. So we'll end up going through all those here in a little bit off camera, and I'll figure out which ones are good for them and which ones are not. And the rest of them I'll take to Comic-Con. Alright, so one thing that I didn't say about this, I believe this is, I don't know if it's got the price tag on it or not, but this little collector's thing, I think it was no more than 20, 30 bucks. So, I mean, there had to be easily 30 or 40 comics in here, a bunch of cards, some collectibles, posters. I mean, it had a bunch of different things in it. So, it's got a little stand that you can put that in there with. But I just wanted to kind of say, again, they're not sponsoring anything, but if you're ever looking at any kind of little collector's mystery box, it wasn't bad. You know, it was, I guess if I was ranking this from, I don't know, 1 to 10, I'd give it about a 6. and I probably would give it a lot higher if the comics were geared a little bit more towards kids. You know, once my kids get a little bit older, I'd probably rank this a little higher. But for right now, you know, I give it about a solid 6 on this. All right, so we got done going through this box again, and I let the girls pick out what their favorite of everything that we saw of here. Madison, what was your favorite?
The Star Wars collector plate.
Okay, why was that your favorite?
Because it was a plate of a collect. Because it was a collector. I forgot. I just don't want to say.
She's nervous. This is the first time on camera. But this is what she chose. You know, we were sitting there talking off camera just a second ago, and she said that was her favorite thing of the entire box. And then Brooklyn over here, I asked her the same question. And what was your favorite thing, Brooklyn?
This baggie.
So it was from the Power Rangers. It's the Triceratops little power cap. I don't know if some of y'all out there may not remember Pogs.
Pogs? What does Pogs even mean?
Okay, you can. As I said, the young ones out there, like my daughters, when I was a teenager, Pogs were very popular, and you played a game with those type little caps. But you know, Brookie, why is the Power Rangers your favorite out of everything that we pulled out here?
Because I like to watch them all the time.
The Power Rangers is your favorite?
Mhm.
All right. You ready to open up something else?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll put that
By the side.
all right. Jeffrey, set that over there. Nope, it's very heavy, Madison. Let him do it.
I love this school badge, guys. It is so amazing, guys. Have you ever seen this badge before, guys? Because there's a lot of stuff to
So
open.
this, I believe, is for Daddy.
I'm hoping you open this.
Hold on, we're not opening anything yet.
I'm not sure if it's for you or not, Dad. I'm not sure. Oh, you would like
Okay, yes, that is for me.
what?
All right, back up real quick.
Well, yes, that's ours.
All right, well, let me see here. Alright. So apparently we didn't get everything that we ordered.
I guess it's ours.
Well, that's mine.
Still yours?
Yeah. Alright, so when I was looking through the thing and I said we had some free stuff, and the reason why we got a couple free things at the beginning is because they didn't get, apparently they had back order on some things, so I just read that and the other page in behind it. So what they were out of was the 1986 Topps Little Shop of Horror cards that I had ordered. The vintage 10 different Spider-Man, they were out of those, and then 4 different Wonder Woman. So we didn't get those in. So we'll try that again, but they did refund the money. I did remember seeing a thing back on my PayPal account and emails, but I thought it was for something else. But overall, you know, they took care of us. They gave us a couple free things, and I feel like I was pretty pleased with what we got. And then I ordered for myself some 1970 baseball cards. So,
Can we look at them?
no, Daddy's just going to scan them real quick to make sure they're 1970 cards. And I guess before I give them just a A-OK, leave it alone. So, yep, yeah, these are all 1970s cards. I can tell just by looking at them.
What are these foam things for?
Just to help protect them.
Oh.
So, for the overall of the comics and the order process and all that jazz, I felt like it was a pretty good deal. The only thing that I wish, if anybody from the Cards One company ever looks at the YouTube stuff, is that maybe for the collectors thing is maybe get a little more of the, not extremely vintage, but you know, 90s, you know, the Spider-Man, any of the other superhero comics, the ones that are not real expensive. I mean, I think for kids trying to go off and start a collection, and the parents trying to teach them what to do with it, that the older, say the 90s comics that don't have just a whole lot of value at this particular time would be, maybe it'd be a good asset to add into the collector's box. And we got a few of them. I seen a few, so just maybe add a little more to it. So this is Scott signing off with Scared City Productions. Brooklyn, you wanna tell them to subscribe to our channel?
Subscribe to our channel.
You wanna try that again? Subscribe.
Subscribe to our channel.
She's missing some front teeth, so it's hard for the stuff to come out. Maddie, you want to say subscribe to our channel?
Subscribe to his channel.
All right. You want to say, everybody give us a thumbs up on the video?
Everybody give us a thumbs up.
All right.
Thanks for watching Scared City production videos, and make sure you subscribe to our channel.